Hello everybody, started combining corn with the New Holland CR9040. And of course got the Magnum on the gravity wagon. They're up there doing some little adjustments in the grain tank to make the unload auger unload faster. So I'll go over here and look at the corn quick. So this is the first bit of corn out of that combine on these farms. Michael just bought that thing and they're still getting it set up. So let's get back in there. Alright everybody, welcome back to Turner Farms. So I'm in the process of cleaning out these cribs because rumor has it we're gonna start picking corn this week. Now, as you saw in the last clip, don't mind me, I'm trying to get this elevator here moved. As you saw in the last clip, we started shelling corn with the combine. We did that to open the field up so we can get the pickers in there. Now my Uncle Ben is actually going out looking at a corn picker right now. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this in. I want to put it inside. In order to put it inside, I don't want to move that tractor, so I think I'll just put it over here. I'll have to go on this way. Anyway, my Uncle Ben's looking at want to go potentially buy another picker. It's a John Deere 300, I believe, but it's got a 2-row wide head. And our picker is probably going to be, if that does happen, if he does buy this picker, our current Deere picker is going to get turned into a parts machine. And I don't remember if I think I said this in the previous video, but, almost fell there. I think I said this in a previous video last spring, that the picker, let's see, there's a fan in there that blows all the chaff off the corn, all the husks and whatnot. The fan blew apart. And it junked some other stuff in there. I don't know, I haven't looked at it. But Dad said he could fix it. Do something with it at least. But my Uncle Ben thinks it's not fixable, so the plan is he's probably going to buy the picker he's going to go look at today. And we're going to swap the head, take the 2-row wide head off of there and put our 3-row wide or narrow head on that one, since we just went through it all last year for the most part. And hopefully that'll work. So I'm going to put you guys away until once I get this thing put away, I'll pull you back out. Alright, as of right now, this is the only crib that needs the bottom cleaned out. The other ones are all good. We just need to go through and make sure the wood's all good. That blocks up the doorway here. Make sure the ventilators are good to go. So I just gotta clean the bottom of this one out, make sure everything's good to go, and then move on to the next one. This is the only one I have to clean out, like I said. Thank God. Because gets to be a messy job of all the rotten corn here, but this corn ain't that bad. They just finished this crib up a week and a half ago, so yeah. Let's get to cleaning it. Alright, we're back. I got 3 of those cribs cleaned out. 2 of them are ready to go. 1 needs some ventilator work. But the one big one I cleaned out, that one will hold about, I think Dad said 27 loads, so she'll be good enough for now. So I'm heading up here in the woods. Dad's already up here if you can't tell, to grab one of the crop choppers. He only grabbed one. He didn't grab the other 2, so I'm coming up here to grab the other 2. I got shipped down here. Those of you that don't know, we store our crop choppers up here in the woods. Last fall we only had 2. Well, we've only had 2 my whole life, and 1 parts unit. Now we have 3 and 2 parts units. 1 might get turned into an actual chopper, but as of right now, we don't know what the plan is for it. I'll show you what's wrong with it when we get home, but we bought it. I made a video on it, I think. I don't know if I ever posted it though, but it smells like dead animal up here. So there's chopper boxes up here, there's other stuff too, of course. But this is actually one of my race tracks. It's not really a racetrack, but rip around the 4-wheelers up here and whatnot. So, yeah. There's some berms here, some berms there. A little bit rough, if I may say so myself. So I can hook up to that crop chopper there, which is the worst one of the bunch. There's another one there. So I'll turn you guys off and I'll show you guys the finished train once I get her all hooked up. Alrighty, well, I got the first load of bend chopped for the year. Just waiting for the chopper to slow down. I haven't hooked up to the 560 just because that's the tractor I grabbed. This one will probably be going on the 806. They actually worked pretty good. I'm happy. This one's really quiet compared to our worst one. That's our sign that we can put her in gear. I was running it in third gear. I went down, came back. When I turned around, I started taking 2 rolls. Third gear is too much. So I shift down to second. But I got this box full. It doesn't go all the way in the back as much as I would like it. But I can get a pretty decent load on these wagons. That's probably the most this 5.6 has been worked in a while. She needs a good workout. Hardly smoked at all until I started taking 2 rolls. I was working it really hard. Not really hard, but I was working it pretty good. So this one needs new hydraulic hoses, but I don't have any here, so I have to run to Fire and Fleet to get some or something. So I'm just gonna fill this one up for now. I just want to make sure that this chopper's good to go. The other 2 are ready to go. Well, that's not true. One needs a hydraulic ram and the other one needs some welding done. Because one of the, oh, what is it called? I'm blanking right now. Flails. One of the flails fell off. That's got a horrible vibration, so that's got to be welded back on. Then those 2 will be ready to go then. So these things work pretty good for how old they are anyway. I had to stick a lot of parts in this one, not this one, but the other one. The worst one, they had to stick a lot of parts and money into last year and the year before. Just to get them to work. But they're good now. There's the other frontal loads. We don't have the H&S's out yet. Well, we got one out. So I'm gonna set you guys down for now. Wow, that couldn't have worked out better. I'm not getting covered in dust. Wind's blowing the right direction. So I got the Versatile and the Peterbilt up here. Our semi's doing some custom hauling for our neighbors, so that's obviously not being used. And as you can see, it's being windrowed so we can chop it. So yeah, see what else happens. Alrighty, me and Leo are running the grain cart. Beans here. Yielding about lower to mid 60s, I think. Which is okay. It could be better, but it's not the worst. Combine's not leaving a single bean on the ground at all. It's doing a really good job between the head with the air, because this head's got an aerial in it. And the real aerial's inside. So basically you see that big blower fan right there. It's blowing air through the middle of the reel there. There's all kinds of little tubes that go down in the middle of the reel there. And it'll help blow the beans into the head, so that way it makes it into the combine and they're not laying on the ground. I need to get over because I'm running over this windrow. I'm planning to chop up. So that's what's happening tonight. Nice combine though. It's doing a really good job. I'm happy with it. That aerial works really good. Yeah. So I didn't know this until this last round. This combine has it where once the tank is 3/4 of the way full, the hazard lights come on. Not the hazards, but whatever you want to call those, the beacons, whatever they're called. Those pop on. I didn't know it does that until last round, so now I know. Alright, finishing up this field of beans here. Making the last pass there. This last couple passes you just made, you had a lot of volunteer corn in it. The volunteer corn actually had some decent sized ears on them. For volunteer corn anyway. So, we got, I don't know, how many bushels do you think we got off this field?
It's like 58, it was averaging almost. Nice combine.
Yep, 58 bushels to the acre as an average. How many total bushels do you think we got off this field? Rough estimate.
It'd be close to 2,000.
This is a 37 acre field? 30 something.
36.
36 acre field. So there you go, he's done in this field. He's gonna dump into me and I think we're moving to the next field. See when we get there, maybe.